So the next stage in this lab is to configure the OSPF routing protocol. So I'll start with router 0, and the command to start the OSPF routing is router OSPF, and I have to give it a number. Now if I do a question mark, you see this number, I can use any number starting from 1 to 65535, and what this number is, it's basically the number that is given to the OSPF database, and this is only locally significant. So on the other router, I'm free to use any number that I want. I don't have to use one, but it's just a good practice to keep the number the same, especially if the routers that are connecting or forming the neighbor relationship is in the same area. So I'll just go ahead and select 1, or choose the number 1, and now I have to, the next stage is to advertise the networks that are known to this router here. So this router knows about 2 networks. It knows about 10.10.10/0/30 network, and it knows about the 192.168.10.0/24 network. So the way you advertise this network in OSPF will be, we'll use the command network. Now all of this command that I'm typing here, you can actually find in this little note that I put beside the lab here. So that's where you can see the commands. So the first network I'll advertise is the network between the 2 routers, which is 10.10.10.0, and now I have to put not a subnet mask but a wildcard mask. So the wildcard mask for a /30 network will be 0.0.0.3, and it's basically the inverse. The wildcard mask will be like an inverse of the subnet mask. So it'll be at area 0. So I'm advertising this network in area 0, and I'll repeat the command to advertise the other network, which is 192.168.10.0, and the wildcard mask for a /24 is 0.0.0.255, and I'm advertising it in area 0 as well. So now I'll go over to the router in the right, and I'll run the same command to start the OSPF routing process and advertise the networks known to this router. So I'm using the same database number of 1 as I did on the other router. Again, this is only locally significant. So I'm going to go ahead and advertise my networks. Sorry, this is a wildcard mask, so 0.0.0.3. So what this will do, if you notice, this command is exactly the same as I issue on the other router. So this is the command that will actually form the neighbor relationship between these 2 routers here. So let's go ahead and hit and put it in area 0, and these routers should now start to communicate and form relationship between each other. So the next command will be to advertise the other network, which is network 192.168.20.0, and put that in area 0.